This video will be the ultimate guide to all Louis Vuitton bags. In the first part, we'll explore the timeless classics bags that have been beloved for decades and continue to raise popularity and value each year. In the second part, I'll dive into the latest trendiest bags from Louis Vuitton that every fashionista dreams of. Finally, in the first part, I will uncover some very rare and unpopular bags. Throughout each segment, I'll discuss each bag, show their details, and mention its price. I'll also include numerous photos and examples how this specific bag can be styled. This video is packed with valuable information, so be sure give a like and let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Helen. Welcome to my channel. If you're passionate about fashion, style, luxury bags, pre-loved fashion, also vintage bags, you're very welcome and you're in the right place. I'll be illustrating this video with many photos of bags, including street styles and celebrity looks. I've also created a list of pre-loved bags that you can find online with all the links in the description below. So subscribe to the channel to not miss the next video. The first Louis Vuitton bag appeared in 1930, and this is where I began my story and guide to iconic bags. If you're interested in purchasing not just trendy bags, but a bag with history, the models I'll talk about in the first section are must-see. The first Louis Vuitton bag is the Keepall model. It was released in 1930. As Louis Vuitton began to diversify from luggage, this travel bag was designed to be folded and placed to the bottom of the suitcase. I remember these photos from 2000s and 90s of the celebrities and rap and R&B models taking this carry-on to the airport. Nowadays, the Keepall comes in various materials and colors, with Louis Vuitton regularly releasing some special edition with artists and designers for rare collection. This bag is very popular among men and it's truly a unisex bag. Originally conceived as a travel bag, it includes the full folded log and a luggage stand. Next, in 1932, Louis Vuitton introduced the Speedy bag. It's the smaller version of the Keepall bag, basically. The Speedy gained immense popularity in the 60s when the legendary actress Audrey Hepburn fell in love with it. You can find some photos of her with this bag throughout her life. Today, the Speedy remains one of the most recognizable Louis Vuitton bags, suitable for both daily use and also travel. Personally, I really love Speedy bag. I think it's iconic and this is the DNA of the Louis Vuitton brand. Also, in 1932, Louis Vuitton created the first bucket bag, originally designed to carry bottles of champagne. The model, known as the Noy, has evolved into the popular bag shape found across many brands. The name Noy honors to a biblical hero, Noah, who became a winemaker after the story of Noah's Ark. Another iconic Louis Vuitton model that is number one for me is Alma bag. It was created in 1934. Unlike most Louis Vuitton bags, which are often, the Alma is very structured and it can elevate any relaxed look. Legend has it that the Alma was originally commissioned by Chanel herself in the 1920s, making the only non-Chanel bag she ever carried. In 1934, Louis Vuitton received permission from Chanel to produce the bag for the mass market, and it quickly became very popular for both everyday and formal occasions. The bag is named after place de l'Alma in Paris, reflecting Louis Vuitton tradition of naming bags after iconic Parisian locations. I hope that I'm pronouncing it correctly. Moving to the 21st century, the Neverfull bag has quickly become the icon. This large shopper comes in 3 sizes and it's renowned for its shapeless form. Louis Vuitton claims the largest size can hold up to 90 kilos, but Louis Vuitton released even more interesting alternatives for those who are seeking spacious bag, and I'll discuss it later in this video. Lastly, we have Pochette bag that was introduced in 1992. It's perfect small bag for carrying essentials. The modern version also includes a long strap, making it ideal for evening use. However, there are newer models that can be a better version, better alternative, and I will cover it in the next section. Now, let's move on to the most trendy new Louis Vuitton bags. Write in the comment, how do you feel about Louis Vuitton bag? Do you feel like it's brand for you? Do you own any Louis Vuitton bags? Maybe you have some wish list for Louis Vuitton. Sharing comments, I'm really interested and curious about this. Okay, we've talked about the classic Louis Vuitton bags, but let's dive into their super trending modern style. One of the most sensational and honestly overhyped bags in recent years is the multi-pochette accessory. I don't know how to pronounce it in French, I'm sorry. Basically, you get 3-in-1 bag, so you can wear the whole structure together or each part separately. That's why these bags literally have been everywhere. I saw it in every influencer's social media posts everywhere. So I think honestly it starts feeling a bit overdone. While the idea was super original, Louis Vuitton really pushed this bag hard. Everyone from bloggers to celebrities has had it. It's just lost something special. Also, many smaller brands and mass market brands already released many of them, so I don't think it's worth to buy now. This style belongs to a highly popular category known as wallet on chain, meaning it's essentially a wallet that can be worn as a bag thanks to its attached chain. Personally, I prefer smaller bags. I rarely wear bigger bags because it's just not my lifestyle. So Louis Vuitton wallet on chain comes in tons of colors and materials, and it's perfect for carrying just some essentials like phone, passport, stuff like that, especially if you're going to the airport, especially if you have a bigger bag, so you have like small bag for some essentials. Let's talk more about these trendy bags and why you might love them. Now let's talk about the bigger bag. The Louis Vuitton Twist bag introduced in 2015. The Louis Vuitton Twist is a modern classic. It's different from other Louis Vuitton bags because it doesn't have this usual Louis Vuitton pattern all over the leather or canvas. Unlike the classic monogram pattern, the Twist showcased the iconic Louis Vuitton initials in the unique rotative clasp. I think it's really amazing. This innovative closure mechanism is both stylish and functional. The bag is versatile and it looks great with everything. Available in range of colors, the Twist is a versatile and elegant choice for everyday wear. It's been popular for years and it's easy to see why. In 2012, Louis Vuitton introduced the incredible stylish Pochette Métis bag inspired by Messenger's bag. It's available in range of materials and often featured with exclusive collections with limited edition print. What truly sets this bag apart, the appearance. It looks far more captivating in the person in real life than in the store. Now my favorite trend happening right now is a vanity bag. You see them everywhere, from high-end to affordable brands, and guess what? Louis Vuitton have their own version, of course. It's called the Vanity PM. It's easy to carry by hand, on the shoulder, or even crossbody thanks to its removable braided leather chain. This bag is likely perfect for sun with a gold color, Louis Vuitton padlock, and leather keybell. This stunning little bag, one of the Nicolas Jusquiel newest city bags. This bag is like perfect accessorized for night out and even for casual day. Okay, so I've got a few more bags to tell you about. The GO14 is the code name, which stands for Jusquiel October 2014. The bag originally appeared on the catwalk during Jusquiel's debut as artist director at Louis Vuitton. It was in October 2014 and marks one of the very first designs for the house. It has been reimagining for 2013 with the new features, unique characteristics, which nods even further back in history of Louis Vuitton. Malitage, a crisscrossing paddle pattern that was originally seen inside Louis Vuitton trunks. The leather is super soft and the details are just amazing. You can really tell that a lot of care went into making this bag. If we are talking about more structured bag, we have to mention the Capucine bag. This model was created in 2013. It named after the Capucine Square, where was located the first Louis Vuitton store in Paris. It was opened in 1854. The bag is very elegant and with old money vibes. No big logos or anything, just clean leather. It's definitely a timeless elegance, as they mentioned on the official website. So the one here, let's talk about the Louis Vuitton look. It's one of those bags who just jumped in and became really popular. It's a small structured handbag, the newest addition to the family of Louis Vuitton bags. Louis Vuitton look was created by Nicolas Jussier for a cruise collection in 2022. Resembling a half moon, the chic baguettes trace their foundation to the house cross handbag. All right, let's talk about some rarer Louis Vuitton bags. These are ones that you might never saw, but they are as luxurious as everything that I spoke about before. You can find some unique pieces in this section. Let's start with the Petit Malais, or small trunk. In 2014, Nicolas Jussier just changed Marc Jacobs, and he really wanted to affect the public, and he succeeded. So he looked back to the brand's history of travel trunks and created this mini version, and it became very successful. This tiny suitcase is something that is so unique, so everyone turns their head. Okay, let's talk about something really unique. Louis Vuitton actually took inspiration from their old hat boxes to create a bag called Boity Chapeau. I hope you won't throw me with tomato. It's like a little round bag shaped like a hat box. It's super cute and it's so different from everything. By the way, I have a short video where I check what fits inside this bag. You can find this video in my Instagram, link in description. Another cute little bag is a Petit Fleur. This bag surprisingly spacious with room for everyday essentials, including smart. Okay, let's look at something bigger. The Tilsit bag is really cool, curved shape, very, very unusual. I never saw that someone wearing it. It was designed in 1982. It has a small strap, it's super practical, and I love the structured bag, so this is kind of my type. And if you also prefer more structured bags like me, I would pay attention on it. As I mentioned, all pre-loved items that I found for you specifically for this model are linked in description to this video, so please check. I love vintage shape bags, and I found this monogram clutch bag that looks like a small bag. It looks very nice, classy, and very original. I like that Louis Vuitton still makes the reference to their history. Another original bag is an Ellets bag. I love this bag. I had the bag in this shape that I think was MCM that I thrifted in Lithuania back in the days, and it was my daily bag. It was very useful. It's a large. I could fit basically everything except the laptop, of course, because it's not rounded, but I think it's a perfect bag for office, for business, for daily use, and it's a perfect statement bag as well. Okay, so we've talked about the Neverfull, and let's chat about some alternatives. First up, the Louis Vuitton On The Go. This bag came out in 2019 and quickly became a favorite one for many women, and not only women. It comes in different sizes. It has both short handles and the longest strap. It's really roomy with lots of pockets. The big difference between these and Neverfull is that On The Go has more structured shape, and I prefer it over the On The Go. It's like you can stuff everything there, but it's more kind of professional. You can fit laptop, papers, and also it looks very cool with casual outfit. Another option is Loki Hobo. It's a perfect everyday wear bag. It's really soft and has a casual look, but it's super luxurious. It's big enough for holding a laptop and all the essentials. Something similar is a Carry All. It's like a bigger version of the shopper bag. It's like a shopper style bag, but more classy. Another everyday Y2K bag that I really love is Diane bag. It's a classic model from 90s, which was a re-edition by Nicolas Jussier and introduced in spring 2022. If you prefer a more structured bag like me for work or formal occasions, the Montaigne bag is the great choice. It's named after a famous square in Paris. Also, in honor of the Cluny Street in Paris, there is a Cluny bag that was named. And in my opinion, it's very underestimated bag. I love it. So as you see, Louis Vuitton has a bag for everyone, whatever you like. Trendy, classic, big, small, it doesn't matter. You can find everything in Louis Vuitton. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumb up and check out the links in description for more details on the bags that I showed here and also for more bags. See you next time, and remember to stay stylish.